Afton Dean, bringing you Lynn Classical Girls Softball as they host the Catholic League powerhouse Austin Prep. Comes into the game undefeated. And we'll start with our lineups for Classical. Right to left, it's Kiera Collins, Jonalee Calder, and Mackenzie Shea. Over at third base, Maddie Dana, Rebecca Walker, the shortstop, Kayla Morale, the second baseman, Amanda Wilkins over at first base, and Megan Levitt doing the catching for senior Tori Adams. And Lauren Sabloni will lead it off for Austin Prep here in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. And we'll see how Adams attacks this Austin Prep lineup this afternoon. And they are a very good hitting team. So a tall task for the Classical senior. Just missed off the outside of the plate. And count at 2-1 as Adams falls behind the leadoff hitter for Austin Prep. Sabloni in center field this afternoon. Fouled straight back. And the count will even up at 2-2. And a beautiful afternoon here at the Grace Regato Complex. Perfect day for some softball. Swing and a miss. Sabloni goes chasing in the dirt. And Adams makes quick work of Sabloni for out number 1 of the inning. And with 1 out, we'll see Kendra Courier, the shortstop. And Adams got Sabloni with a nasty pitch. Starts off with the same pitch that she got Sabloni on. And it will go for ball 1. Up and away. And for the second straight batter to lead off the game, Adams falls behind. This time 2-0. That just paints the outside corner. And location going to be a key factor for Adams this afternoon. Austin Prep hitters will make her pay. Fouled down the line. And outside of third. And count will even up 2-2. Logan McDonald, the power hitting senior, also the pitcher on this team. We'll talk about her in the bottom half of the inning. Stands on deck for Austin Prep. Courier doesn't chase. And the count will run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. She struck her out. Kendra Courier goes down looking. Adams makes quick work of the first 2 hitters. Both via way of the K. And 2 down in the inning for Logan McDonald. McDonald looking to get the offense started here. Adams off to a great start. Lined into center field. Drops in front of Calder. First hit of the game for Austin Prep. And 1 on, 2 out for the cleanup hitter, Francesca Frelich. Also Logan McDonald's battery mate. Austin Prep looking for some 2-out magic. Adams fails to get the 1-2-3 inning. Frelich stands in. Levitt has to go to her right to avoid the pass ball. Same location. 2 balls, no strikes. Adams with the 2 strikeouts in the inning, but command has been an issue as she has fallen behind 3 of the 4 batters she's seen in the inning. And of course, a non-league game. Austin Prep coming in undefeated, and a great test for this classical team. Another foul ball, same spot, and 2 strikes on Frillick. In the dirt, past Levitt, and Frillick will make her way down to first base. And first and second, 2 outs. Adams got the first 2 batters. And gonna have to work out of a little first inning jam. Foul tip, straight back. Adams ahead, 0-1. And this is Mara Joyce, the right fielder. Up high for a ball. Count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Joyce looking to keep the inning going for Austin Prep. Love it. Sets up away. Swing and a miss. Adams ahead, 2 strikes. Levitt sets up away again. Strike 3. Late call by the umpire, but Adams picks up her 3rd strikeout of the inning, strikes off the side, works around a walk and a base hit, and all zeros on the board as we head into the bottom of the first inning. And we'll see Austin Prep take the field for the first time today. Right to left, Mara Joyce, Lauren Sabloni, and Alex Santastefano. Over at third base, Caroline Sabloni, Kendra Courier, the shortstop, Ella Sirocco at second base, Rachel Havey at first, and Francesca Frillick will do the catching for Logan McDonald. And Logan McDonald, arguably one of the best pitchers in the state. And a big reason why this Austin Prep team is undefeated as they come into non-league action today. And Tori Adams, if you missed it, struck out the side in the top half of the inning and worked around a base hit and a walk. So good start for the Rams, and they'll look to keep the momentum going offensively. Johnny Lee Calder, the senior, will lead it off for the Rams. Rebecca Walker and Kayla Morrell due up in the inning. And they will have a tall task, as I mentioned before, against Logan McDonald. And McDonald about as good as it gets on the mound. And Johnny Lee Calder set to step in. She'll lead it off for the Rams. And McDonald will deliver her first pitch of the day. And way outside. Seals up and away for ball 1. That one got away from her a little bit. Pop fly into right field. Initially it looked like it was going to teal towards the foul line. Stays fair, and 2 pitches, 1 out. Calder flies out. And this will bring up Rebecca Walker. Walker looks at strike 1 on the outer half of the plate. Popped up. Right fielder. Busy in this inning. Mara Joyce takes care of both outs. First two batters for Classical showing the speed of McDonald. Just going to right field. Tardy on the cut. And we'll see Kayla Morrill. That one gets away from McDonald. Looks like a rise ball. Swing and a miss. Morrell unable to catch up with the fastball. And Classical goes down 1-2-3. That leaves us scoreless after one full from the Grace Regato Field, Austin Prep and Lynn Classical. Caroline Sabloni will lead it off for Austin Prep in the top of the second inning. Both teams unable to do any damage offensively in the first inning. It remains a scoreless game. Foul back. Sabloni, Santa Stefano, and Havey do up in the inning for Austin Prep. 6, 7, 8 in the order. Sabloni in the hole, 0-2. Fouled off to the right, out of play. Adams showing early on she's up for the challenge against this very good Austin Prep team. In the dirt, Sabloni doesn't chase. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alex Santastefano on deck. Adams misses away. Again, a non-league game. Austin Prep leading the Catholic Central League. Popped up. And over the head of Calder, as Calder and Collins nearly collide in center field. That ball just kept carrying. Looked like it was going to be a lazy pop-up. And poor communication in center field. Credit Sabloni with the double. So Sabloni will stand in scoring position with no outs. Santastefano shows bunt, can't get it down. Offers again. What's the pitch go by? Low and away. Sabloni getting a good lead off second base. Looking to score on a base hit. Squares again, right back to Adams. Adams beer hands it on to first. 1 down in the inning. And a well-executed sacrifice as Sabloni moves to third base. And big difference between here being on second base and third base. She can score with the sac fly. Wild pitch, pass ball. Adams wisely covers the dish. Good block by Levitt. Rachel Havey The first baseman sees Adams for the first time this afternoon. Bounce to short.
Oh, nice play.
Walker goes home with it.
Play.
She caught Sabloni off the bag at third. Sabloni took off on contact. Walker was deep in the hole. Great play. Havey will reach on the fielder's choice. But more importantly, Rebecca Walker grabs the second out of the inning and tags down what would have been the first run of the game for either side. Havey dives back safely. Snap throw to first by Levitt. Levitt not afraid to throw to the bases. So 2 outs in the inning. Sabloni's double erased with the base running miscue. And Adams on her way to pitching out of another jam. Adams with a healthy dose on the outside corner early in this game. Gonna make this Austin Prep team beater to the opposite field. Popped up. Levitt and Adams. Looked like Levitt was calling her off. Adams takes it herself for out number 3. So that will do it. Rebecca Walker with the big defensive play of the inning. And Classical will go into the bottom of the second inning, scoreless. Megan Levitt leads off the bottom of the second inning. Classical looking for their first hit of the afternoon. Logan McDonald took Classical down 1-2-3 in the first. Fouled off to the right. McDonald definitely overpowering on the mound. Tall task for the Classical offense today. Breaking ball misses in the dirt. Fouled off to the right, gets out of play. And Levitt down 2 strikes. Levitt stays alive as it's fouled into the parking lot. McDonald goes to the off-speed pitch. Levitt just gets a piece of it. Strike 3. And McDonald gets Levitt looking. Second strikeout of the day. Amanda Wilkins steps in. Wilkins, the first baseman, taking over for the graduated Elena Gridley. Wilkins primarily played right field last season and having a very good sophomore year. Swings through that one. And she falls behind 0-2. Strike 3. Wilkins goes down looking. McDonald on a roll, has struck out 3 batters in a row. Going back to the last out of last inning. Popped up. Straight back, Kiera Collins, the right fielder. Nice pitch on the inside corner. McDonald gonna hit her spots. Foul back. McDonald ahead in the count, 2 strikes. Goes to the changeup. Collins way ahead of it. Weak grounder back to McDonald. 1-3 for the out, and that will do it for the second inning. So it remains scoreless as we head into the third inning. Top of the third inning, 0-0 score. Austin Prep, Lynn Classical. If you're just joining us, a pretty quiet first 2 innings. Rebecca Walker made a great play on a ground ball in the hole last inning. Got Tori Adams out of a major jam to keep this one scoreless. Back to the top of the order for Austin Prep. Lauren Sabloni. We'll see Adams for the second time today. Sabloni struck out to lead off the game. And they're going to say that's fair. Right on the line. Sabloni with almost a drag bunt from the right side. And she gets on to start this third inning. Give her the base hit. Kendra Courier also struck out back in the first inning. She squares the bunt, pulls back. Levitt, the throw down. It's dropped, but throw appeared to be late. Sabloni will move up into scoring position. And for the third straight inning, Austin Prep has a runner in scoring position. Looking to strike first. Adams has been successful pitching out of jams through the first 2 innings. Courier offers again. Sabloni takes off for third, ball in the dirt. She'll make it there standing up. So Sabloni on third, no outs. And a great scoring opportunity for Austin Prep. With Kendra Courier up to bat, Logan McDonald on deck. Courier squares around a bunt. Adams looks the runner back, and everybody is safe. Sabloni back to the bag at third. Safety squeeze on there. So first and third, no outs. For Logan McDonald. Logan McDonald singled back in the first. Courier advances on the defensive indifference. So second and third, no outs. First base open. I would imagine they'd be very careful with McDonald here. Swing and a miss. Frillick, the catcher, on deck. Swing and a miss. Big out. And they're going to say it was foul tipped. So McDonald will get a new life. Coach Richard asking for help from the base umpire. Tough from our view out here in center field. McDonald will remain in the box. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss. She gets her this time. And no question about that one. Huge out for Tori Adams. Second and third now with one out. Francisca Frillick. Frillick, the cleanup hitter. Again, first base is open. They can afford to pitch around her. And that was Adams' fourth strikeout of the day. Ball away. Levitt throws down to third. Sabloni dives back safely. Gotta be on your toes as a base runner with Levitt behind the plate. Strike called on the outside corner. Fouled off outside of first. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Frillick putting on a good at bat against Adams. Lined past the dive of Dana. Gonna be a foul ball. And Frillick will see another pitch. Ball outside. Frillick not going down easy. Bouncer back to Adams. Adams looks the runner back. On to first. Will get Frillick, holds the runner at third. More importantly, 2 outs in the inning. And Adams, 2 big outs against the 3 and 4 hitters for Austin Prep. Adams, of course, sure-handed defensively. Popped up. And Kayla Morale takes care of out number 3. The third straight inning, Classical gets out of a major jam. This time, second and third, no outs. Tori Adams works her magic, and we'll head into the bottom half of the third. We remain scoreless. We pick things up here in the bottom of the third inning. Tori Adams, the pitcher, leads it off for Classical. Classical has gone down in order over the first 2 innings. Logan McDonald yet to give up a hit or a base runner. Adams skies it to left field, and it's going to be a foul ball. Adams tries to take that pitch opposite field. Classical looking to get anything going on offense. Maddie Dana, the third baseman, stands on deck. Nothing game. Adams squares around a bunt. It's deflected. Foul. And Adams down on the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Adams lays off the pitch. Donald tries to get her to chase upstairs. Just misses on the inside corner. After being down 0-2, count evens at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Adams is Logan McDonald's 4th strikeout victim of the afternoon. Logan McDonald has retired the first 7 batters of the game. Maddie Dana. Did she go? Yes, they say she went around. Couldn't hold up. Tardy on the cut. And Maddie Dana finds herself down 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Dana chases the rise ball. 5 strikeouts for Logan McDonald, and she's making it look easy right now. Kiera Edmonds will take her shot. Edmonds, the designated hitter today. Swing and a miss. McDonald really overpowering. Strike 2. Edmonds behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Low and in. Fall back. Edmonds just gets a piece to stay alive. Fouled off again. Edmonds hanging tough. Johnny Lee Caldo, the top of the order, waits on deck for the Rams. Changeup hangs. McDonald got away with one there. Back to the rise ball, misses up and away. Edmonds putting on a good at bat after being down 0-2. Fouled off to the right as Joyce and Savaro give chase. Strike 3. McDonald paints the outside corner. Strikes out the side. 6 Ks on the afternoon, and she has faced the minimum 9 classical hitters. So we'll move into the 4th inning, still scoreless. Top half of the 4th inning, Caroline Sabloni leads it off. She doubled back in the 2nd inning. And then took a large lead off of third base when the ball was hit to the left side of the infield to Rebecca Walker at shortstop. Walker caught her cheating, and she was gunned down. Popped up behind first base, and that's going to be out of play. Foul. Austin Prep has had runners in scoring position throughout the first 3 innings of the game. Stranded runners the story early on. And credit Tori Adams, who has pitched out of a few jams this afternoon and has held this Austin Prep offense scoreless. Lined into left field. It's going to be cut off by Mackenzie Shea. Took a good angle to that ball. Prevented it from getting in the gap. So Sabloni's on for the second time today. Alex Santostefano, who had a sac bunt last time up. Bunting this time. Offers, pulls back, and takes strike 1. Almost an identical scenario as it was back in the second inning. Gets the bunt down, and it rolls foul. Unable to execute the bunt. 2 strikes. And we'll see if the bunt stays on. Away for a ball. Popped up. And Amanda Wilkins in foul territory takes care of out number 1. So Santostefano unsuccessful with the sacrifice bunt. And now 1 on, 1 out for Rachel Havey, who reached on a fielder's choice last at bat. She was later stranded in that inning. She squares around. Levitt snap throw to first. Sabloni dives back safely. Squares around, almost hits her, and ends up being a foul ball. Foul tip, and Havey stays alive. Adams has held Austin Prep scoreless, but has had to pitch out of several jams this afternoon. Goes to the off-speed pitch. Havey drops that into Kiera, in front of Kiera Collins in right field. Sabloni moves up, and suddenly Austin Prep is knocking on Classical's door once again here in the 4th inning. 2 on, 1 out. And this will bring up the number 9 hitter, Ella Serraro. Sabloni looks to be hobbling at second base, and she's going to be lifted for the pinch runner. Not sure what happened as she made her way to second base. Katie Targay will be the pinch runner, number 15, as she stands on second base in scoring position. Just 1 out in the inning. And Adams going to have to pitch out of this mess here in the 4th inning, as she had to over the first 3 innings of this game. Austin Prep has stranded 6 runners so far this afternoon. Serraro squares around, pulls back. Another great scoring opportunity here for Austin Prep. Serraro takes the strike. Adams set. Bunt, foul back. And 2 strikes. Austin Prep unable to execute here in the 4th inning with the sacrifice bunt. The pitch. Serraro bloops it over Adams' head. Rebecca Walker there on to first. Double play. So the Rams get out of it. Austin Prep strands 2 more. And we'll head into the bottom of the 4th. Tied 0-0. Jonah Lee Calder set to begin the bottom of the 4th inning. She flied out back in the 1st in her lone at bat of the afternoon. Popped up on the right side of the infield. Havey and Serraro nearly collide. And that drops in. A little miscommunication there on the right side of the infield. So Calder will get another chance here. McDonald goes to the changeup. That is devastating, especially with her overpowering fastball.
Oh, wow.
Swing and a miss. Calder becomes the 7th strikeout victim of the afternoon for Logan McDonald. Ten up, 10 down through 3 1/3. McDonald has been perfect. Glasgow's still looking for their first base runner. Rebecca Walker takes the ball away. Walker also flied out to the right fielder back in the 1st inning. Bounce to second. Serraro on to Havey for the out. 4-3. And 2 outs in the inning for Kayla Morrell. Morrell struck out back in the 1st inning. 1 of 7 Ks on the day for McDonald. Morrell jumps on the first pitch, fouls it straight back. Megan Levitt waits on deck, hoping to get a chance in the inning. McDonald paints the corner again. Great command this afternoon. Just a bit outside. And the count will go even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the count will run full. 3-2 to Morrell. Bounce to short. Tough hop. And thrown away. So Morrell going to reach on the error. Tough hop for Kendra Courier. And she had to rush the throw. Throws it in the dirt. We'll charge her with the throwing error. And it's going to be Classical's first base runner of the afternoon. And Megan Levitt, exactly who you want up in this situation. Classical's cleanup hitter. Chases a high one. And she's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Slide out into right field. Couple steps back for Mara Joyce, and that's the third out of the inning. So Morrill reaches, she's stranded, and after 4, still no score. On to the top of the 5th inning, and we're at the top of the order in Lauren Sabloni. Walker ended the last inning with a double play. Skied into center field. Johnny Lee Calder camps underneath it and takes care of out number 1. And we'll see Kendra Courier for the 3rd time today. She has struck out and singled and was later stranded back in the 3rd inning. Tori Adams looking for her first 1-2-3 inning of the game. Has had to throw a lot of pitches through the first 4. Dana cuts it off on to first. Nice play by Dana. Got by Adams. Dana had to be quick with it. So 2 up, 2 down, and it brings up Logan McDonald. Slow roller to Kayla Morrell, and the Rams have their first 1-2-3 inning of the game. So we will head into the bottom of the 5th. Rams looking to strike first as it remains a scoreless ball game.
Do you mind recording me?
Scoreless is we move to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Something not safe.
And Amanda Wilkins will lead it off. This could definitely be one of those days where 1 run will do it. Has been a pitcher's duel thus far through 4 innings. Wilkins struck out in her only at bat back in the 2nd inning.
That's it. Throw it.
Takes a strike.
I remember. I can't do shit no more.
McDonald has been tough. 7 strikeouts. And really kept these Rams hitters out of rhythm. Swing and a miss. Wilkins goes down for the 2nd time today. And first out of the inning. And Kiara Collins will get her 2nd look at McDonald. Collins bounced back to McDonald back in the 2nd inning. One of the few who have made contact this afternoon.
Nah, I'm too scared to do this. I'm in.
Ball low. Collins has been inserted as the starting right fielder this season.
Warming up. Oh wait, never mind.
Popped up. Sirocco camps underneath it for out number 2. And we'll see the pitcher, Tori Adams. Adams with a gutsy performance on the mound today has held Austin Prep scoreless through 5. Trying to bunt her way on, and she'll be safe as the throw is low. So Tori Adams finds a way to get on. The defense had to be quick with it, with the speedy Adams running down the line. Dana into left field. And suddenly, 2 on, 2 out for the Rams. Adams moves up to second base on the base hit by Maddie Dana. First hit out of the infield today for Classical. Just the third base runner for the Rams. And first runner in scoring position. So the first real scoring opportunity this afternoon. And I'm going to need some clutch hitting out of Kiera Edmonds, the designated hitter, as she'll step in against Logan McDonald.
Oh my god.
She takes strike 1. Adams with a healthy lead off second base. Bounce to second, off the runner, and it's going to be interference on Maddie Dana. Classical strands 2, and it remains scoreless as we head into the top half of the 6th inning. Top of the 6th inning, time's running out for both teams. Francisca Frelick will lead it off. Lined into left field. And again, quickly get over the head of Mackenzie Shea. And she has a triple. She's going to go home. As the throw gets away from Dana at third. And Austin Prep has scored their first run of the game. So Francesca Frelick slides into third base with the triple, and gonna end up scoring on the errant throw. So Austin Prep strikes first and makes this a 1-0 ball game. That ball got over Mackenzie Shea's head in a heartbeat out in left field. Looks like it might have a chance off the bat. Mara Joyce will stand in. She has struck out today. One of 4 strikeout victims. Popped up off the right side. Foul. So Classical going to have to come from behind in this game. Past the dive of Dana. Foul ball. Still no outs in the inning. Adams delivers. Ball away. Caroline Sabloni on deck. Austin Prep has already put one on the board in this inning. Bounce straight back. And Joyce will stay alive. Joyce thought she had the walk. Dana over at third, on to first, and we'll take care of out number 1 here in the 6th inning. Caroline Sabloni has had a great day against Tori Adams. Double and a single. Takes ball 1 up and away. 1-0 game here. Top of the 6th inning. Lined into left field. That's going to get into the gap. Sabloni rounds first. And we'll head into second with the stand-up double. Sabloni having herself a day at the plate. So 1 on, 1 out for Alex Santastefano, who has popped out and also been successful on a sacrifice bunt. Austin Prep looking to extend their lead. And as I say that, Brooke Warren begins to warm for Classical. Popped up. Kira Collins takes care of the out. As she tracks that down to her right. So 2 outs in the inning. Sabloni stands on second. Rachel Havey singled last at bat. Popped up. Morrell there and takes care of out number 3. And I'm not sure. She looks like she pulled something. She will hobble back to the Classical bench. But more importantly, Classical holds Austin Prep to just 1. And they will now have to play from behind as they trail 1-0 heading into the bottom of the 6th.
You gotta be freaking kidding.
So Classical has a tall task in front of them as we move into the bottom of the 6th inning, down 1-0. And I say a tall task because it is tough to muster any kind of offense off of Logan McDonald of Austin Prep. She has 8 strikeouts through the first 5 innings and takes a 1-0 lead here in the 6th. Calder, the leadoff batter, pops up to the second baseman, Sirocco. One pitch, 1 out. And we'll see Rebecca Walker. Walker fights it off, and that's going to stay in fair territory. Classical being aggressive with the first pitch. 2 pop-ups. 2 outs. And Kayla Morrell, who came off pop. Kayla Morrell, who made the last out. Taking care of the pop-up behind second base last inning. Picks up the base hit. So she appears to be okay. And we'll reach with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Megan Levitt will look to extend the inning. Just the second hit for Classical today. The other coming from Maddie Dana last inning. Unfortunately, she was stranded. Morrell will get lifted for the pinch runner. Megan Levitt pops it up, foul, out of play. Mary Collins, the pinch runner. Bounce to first, and Rachel Havey will take it herself. So we will head into the 7th inning. Austin Prep looking to hold on as they lead it 1-0. The number 9 hitter, Ella Sirocco, will lead it off for Austin Prep here in the top of the 7th inning. Classical unable to put any offense together in the bottom half of the 6th. They will trail it 1-0. Sirocco chases that one away. Adams has pitched well this afternoon against a very good Austin Prep lineup. Austin Prep ranked in the state. Adams misses away. Austin Prep coming into the game 12-0, providing for an undefeated season with 8 to play. Sirocco lifts that into right field. That's going to get down between Morrell and Collins as that lands out of everyone's reach. So leadoff hitter on here in the 7th inning for Austin Prep. Looking for some insurance. That's Sirocco's first hit of the day. And Lauren Sabloni, the leadoff hitter, look for her to bunt here. Levitt from behind the plate. On to first. Nice stretch by Wilkins. Sirocco drew a throw as she rounded the bag at second base. She gets back safely. So gives Sabloni the sacrifice bunt. That moves Sirocco into scoring position with 1 out. Kendra Courier will look to bring her home. Logan McDonald on deck. So the heart of the order coming up for Austin Prep here in the top of the 7th inning. Walker holds the runner. Nice stretch by Wilkins at first. More importantly, Walker does a nice job holding the runner at second base. So 2 outs. Logan McDonald will try to help her own cause. And she'll go back to the mound in the 7th inning trying to close this out with what she hopes to be more than a 1-0 lead. Into left field, that will drop in front of Mackenzie Shea. Sirocco will come around to score on the RBI single by Logan McDonald. McDonald picks herself up an insurance run. Classical will be down by at least 2 runs when they head it to bat in the 7th inning. Francesca Frillick, who tripled last at bat and then came home on a errant throw, has accounted for the other Austin Prep run this afternoon. She'll stand in with 2 outs. McDonald on first. Adams trying to keep this a 2-run game. Austin Prep has not had many close games this season. This turning out to be a good one. Bounced outside third. If you like good pitching, this is a good game to watch.
Good. Huh? You do it. I didn't see it.
Frillick pops it up. Rebecca Walker gives chase, runs out of room in foul territory. And we'll do it again, 2 strikes. Strike 3, Adams goes to the breaking ball, and Frillick goes down looking. Adams preserves any further damage, and Classical will go into the bottom of the 7th. They'll need 2 to tie and 3 to win it. Home half of the 7th inning. Classical needs at least 2 runs. Amanda Wilkins will lead it off. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
How about this?
Classical has stranded 3 runners in this game. Wilkins chases a high one. And Wilkins goes down for the 3rd time today. And 1 out in the inning for Kiera Collins, the right fielder. She has popped to second base and grounded out to Logan McDonald, the pitcher. Fall back.
I got it, please, for the God.
Ahead of the changeup. And Collins off balanced. But in the hole. 0-2.
I have an F in Spanish? What? What? No.
Strike 3. Kiera Collins goes down looking. McDonald making quick work of the Rams here in the 7th inning. And it will be up to pitcher Tori Adams to keep this game going.
No.
Austin Prep with the 2-0 lead. 1 out away from getting to 13-0. And Tori Adams off the head. And she is down.
You get this? Are you getting this?
That one got away from McDonald a little bit. And Adams takes it off the helmet.
What?
McDonald throws the ball hard. The hard-throwing righty Adams, of course, a big part of this classical team. Coach Richard out to check on her player. And it looks like Adams is gonna head down to first base. So hats off to Adams. She appears to be okay. Of course, any injury to the head is scary. We heard it all the way here in center field. Adams on first, and this will bring up Maddie Dana. Dana singled. Lined into right field. Adams rounds third. And she's going to scamper home for the first classical run and make this a 2-1 game. So Adams comes all the way around from first base on the RBI double for Maddie Dana.
Why did you say it?
Maddie Dana going to be pinch run for by Maggie McHale. And that insurance run is looking a lot more important now as Classical has scored their first run of the game. It was a 1-0 game going into the 7th inning. Austin Prep scored a second run to make it 2-0. And now we're in a 2-1 ball game. Tying run on second base in McKeel. Here Edmonds has struck out and grounded out, and she'll have a chance to tie this game with a base hit. It looked like Logan McDonald was going to make quick work of the Rams here in the 7th inning, but the Rams have different ideas, and they are making this one interesting. Edmonds swing and a miss. Classical down to their final strike. And Edmonds goes down swinging, and that's your ball game. So Austin Prep avoids the 7th inning scare and preserves the 1-run lead, and will take this one 2-1. Logan McDonald, the story of this game is she shuts down the Classical offense. Classical only able to score 1 run as she strikes out 10 and gives up just 3 hits and 5 total base runners. Austin Prep struck first in the 6th inning when Francesca Frillick tripled and then came around on the throwing error that got away from third baseman Maddie Dana. That made it a 1-0 game. Austin Prep able to get an insurance run in the 7th inning when Logan McDonald came around with an RBI single that scored Ella Sirocco, who singled to lead off the inning. Classical scores their only run of the game here in the 7th inning. They make it interesting as Adams reached base after she got hit, and Maddie Dana with the RBI double. So 2-1. Classical falls in a tough one against a very good Catholic Central team and one of the best teams in the state. So 2-1 is your final score. Austin Prep will improve to 13-0. Classical will drop to 8-4. Special thanks to my camera crew. I'm Afton Dean from all of us here at Lynn Educational Television. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.